In summary, nurturing productive thoughts involves consciously directing your mental energy towards ideas and actions that support your objectives. By setting clear goals, practicing visualization, using positive affirmations, surrounding yourself with positive influences, and engaging in regular reflection, you can maintain a productive mental state that propels you towards success. Investing your mental energy wisely ensures that your thoughts contribute constructively to your growth and achievement. Your thoughts are the architects of your reality. Everything you think, whether consciously or unconsciously, plays a critical role in shaping the way you live, the decisions you make, and the outcomes you experience. It all begins in the mind. The way you perceive the world, the lens through which you interpret your experiences, is entirely based on the thoughts that dominate your mind. Think about it. Before any action is taken, before any word is spoken, there is a thought. Your thoughts are the seeds that produce the fruits of your life. If you plant seeds of negativity, doubt, and fear, you will inevitably reap a harvest of insecurity, failure, and hesitation. On the other hand, if you plant seeds of confidence, vision, and determination, your life will reflect growth, achievement, and progress. Consider the power of belief. If you constantly think that you are inadequate or incapable, that thought will manifest in the way you behave. You will shy away from opportunities, avoid taking risks, and settle for less than what you deserve. It's not because the opportunities weren't there, but because your thoughts convinced you that they weren't for you. When you believe in your own limitations, you construct invisible barriers around yourself, preventing you from exploring your full potential. On the flip side, when your mind is filled with thoughts of possibility, potential, and self-worth, your entire approach to life changes. You walk into situations expecting success rather than fearing failure. You take bold steps, knowing that challenges are merely opportunities for growth. Your thoughts become a self-fulfilling prophecy, guiding you toward the life you envision. You can face adversity without crumbling because your mind has already conditioned you to see setbacks as temporary, not permanent. The key here is that thoughts don't just influence what happens on the outside, they shape who you become on the inside. A person who thinks positively, who believes in their ability to overcome challenges, grows into someone resilient, confident, and courageous. Such a person views obstacles not as stop signs, but as detours on the road to success. They are not easily shaken by failures because their mindset is rooted in perseverance and growth. Moreover, your thoughts shape your relationships, your work, your ambitions. If you approach your relationships with thoughts of mistrust or doubt, you will struggle to build meaningful connections. But if your thoughts are focused on trust, support, and love, your relationships will flourish. Similarly, in the workplace, if your thoughts are dominated by mediocrity or complacency, your efforts will reflect that. But when your thoughts are centered on excellence and ambition, you will approach your work with passion and purpose, and your achievements will follow. Thoughts also influence your health, both mental and physical. Research has shown the powerful connection between thoughts and well-being. Constant stress and negative thinking can weaken the body, making it susceptible to illness. Conversely, positive, calm, and optimistic thoughts promote healing and vitality. The mind and body are intricately linked, and what affects one inevitably affects the other. It's crucial to understand that you are not a passive observer of your thoughts, you are their creator. You have the power to choose what thoughts take root in your mind. When you actively choose thoughts that uplift, motivate, and inspire you, you begin to create a reality that aligns with your highest aspirations. You become more attuned to the opportunities around you, more capable of overcoming challenges, and more willing to step into your true potential. Identify distractions. Not all thoughts are valuable. Learn to recognize the ones that drain your energy. In the fast-paced world we live in today, our minds are bombarded with countless thoughts and stimuli every moment. From social media notifications to endless to-do lists, it's easy for our thoughts to become cluttered with distractions. The challenge, however, is not just about avoiding external distractions, but also recognizing the internal ones, the unnecessary thoughts that drain our energy and divert our attention from what truly matters. In the fast-paced world we live in today, our minds are bombarded with countless thoughts and stimuli every moment. From social media notifications to endless to-do lists, it's easy for our thoughts to become cluttered with distractions. The challenge, however, is not just about avoiding external distractions, but also recognizing the internal ones, the unnecessary thoughts that drain our energy and divert our attention from what truly matters. Not all thoughts are valuable, yet we often give them more attention than they deserve. Have you ever caught yourself dwelling on something insignificant for hours, only to realize later that it consumed your mental energy for no productive reason? This is a common occurrence, but it's not always easy to identify in the moment. Learning to discern which thoughts are productive and which are distractions is a skill that can significantly enhance your focus, effectiveness, and peace of mind. One of the first steps in identifying distractions is becoming aware of repetitive, unproductive thoughts. These are the thoughts that cycle endlessly in your mind without offering any solution or insight. For example, worrying about a past mistake that cannot be changed or overthinking about something that is beyond your control are mental distractions. These thoughts pull you away from the present, stealing your focus and creating unnecessary stress. The more energy you spend on them, the less energy you have for the things that truly matter. Another category of distracting thoughts is those rooted in fear or doubt. These thoughts often manifest when you are about to take on a new challenge or step out of your comfort zone. You might start to question your abilities, your worth, or even the outcome of your efforts. While it's natural to have doubts, occasionally allowing these thoughts to dominate your mind can paralyze you into inaction. These distractions feed on your insecurities, convincing you that you are not capable of achieving your goals. The more you entertain them, the more they grow, robbing you of the confidence and clarity you need to move forward. In addition to fear and doubt, comparisons can also be a significant source of mental distraction. When you constantly compare yourself to others, whether in terms of success, appearance, or achievements, you allow your thoughts to wander into negative territory. Instead of focusing on your own journey and progress, you get caught up in someone else's narrative, draining your energy and diverting your attention from your own potential. The truth is, comparison distracts you from your unique path and diminishes your self-worth. A key to identifying distracting thoughts is to assess their impact on your emotional state and productivity. If a thought leaves you feeling anxious, drained, or stagnant, it's likely a distraction. These thoughts serve no constructive purpose and only work to pull you away from meaningful progress. On the other hand, thoughts that energize you, inspire action, and provide clarity are the ones worth nurturing. Distractions are not always easy to spot because they often masquerade as important concerns. However, by paying attention to how certain thoughts make you feel and how they influence your behavior, you can begin to recognize which ones are serving you and which ones are simply depleting your mental resources. Developing the ability to sift through your thoughts and filter out the distractions is crucial for maintaining focus and preserving your mental energy. Ultimately, identifying mental distractions requires self-awareness and a commitment to staying focused on what truly matters. When you master this skill, you regain control over your mind, allowing yourself to concentrate on the thoughts and actions that align with your purpose and goals. Guard your mind, be intentional about what you allow into your mental space. The mind is a precious space, and like any valuable asset, it must be protected and cared for. What you allow into your mental space can significantly impact your thoughts, emotions, and overall well-being. Being intentional about what you permit into your mind is not just a matter of preference, it's a necessity for maintaining mental clarity, emotional stability, and personal growth. Every day you encounter a flood of information from various sources, social media, news outlets, conversations, and personal experiences. Each of these sources has the potential to influence your thoughts and feelings. What you expose yourself to can shape your beliefs, attitudes, and behaviors. If you are not careful, the influx of external stimuli can lead to a cluttered and chaotic mind filled with negativity, confusion, and stress. To guard your mind effectively, begin by being selective about the information you consume. In today's digital age, where information is constantly streaming, it's easy to become overwhelmed. Media and social platforms often bombard us with sensationalist content and opinions that can skew our perceptions and stir unnecessary anxiety. By consciously choosing the sources of information you engage with, you can shield yourself from negativity and misinformation that do not serve your well-being. Consider the impact of the content you expose yourself to on a daily basis. If you find yourself consistently surrounded by news that is distressing or content that fuels discontent, your mental state will inevitably reflect that. Instead, seek out positive, uplifting, and educational materials that contribute to your growth and perspective. Engaging with content that inspires and motivates can foster a more optimistic and resilient mindset. Furthermore, be mindful of the conversations and interactions you participate in. The people you surround yourself with have a profound influence on your mental space. If you are frequently engaged in discussions filled with gossip, criticism, or negativity, it can erode your mental health and self-esteem. It is essential to cultivate relationships with individuals who uplift and support you, who share your values and aspirations, and who encourage constructive dialogue. Equally important is the way you handle internal stimuli, your own thoughts. Your mind is constantly generating thoughts, some of which can be self-critical or limiting. Guarding your mind means actively managing these internal dialogues and challenging negative or unproductive thoughts. Developing a practice of mindfulness can help you become more aware of your thought patterns, allowing you to redirect or reframe them as needed. This self-awareness helps in maintaining mental resilience and emotional balance. Creating a healthy mental environment also involves setting boundaries. In a world where there are constant demands on your time and energy, learning to say no is a critical skill. Overcommitting or spreading yourself too thin can lead to stress and burnout. By setting clear boundaries, you protect your mental space from being overwhelmed by external pressures and distractions. Another effective strategy is to practice gratitude. Focusing on what is positive and appreciating the good aspects of your life can help shift your mental focus away from negativity. Regularly acknowledging your achievements, strengths, and the supportive elements in your life can counterbalance the negative thoughts and reinforce a more positive mindset. Ultimately, being intentional about what you allow into your mental space is about taking control of your mental environment. It involves making deliberate choices about the information you consume, the people you interact with, the thoughts you entertain, and the boundaries you set. By actively managing these aspects, you can create a mental space that fosters clarity, positivity, and personal growth. Eliminate negative thinking. Negative thoughts are the seeds of failure and fear. At the core of negative thinking is the tendency to focus on shortcomings, setbacks, and perceived failures. When you continuously dwell on what went wrong or what could go wrong, will set up a mental environment that is rife with self-doubt and pessimism. This way of thinking distorts reality, amplifying fears and concerns that may not be as significant as they seem. For instance, a single failure can lead to the belief that you are incapable of succeeding, which then affects your motivation and willingness to try again. Negative thoughts become self-fulfilling prophecies, creating a cycle where failure seems inevitable because you are primed to expect it. One of the most damaging aspects of negative thinking is how it can erode self-confidence. When you consistently entertain thoughts of inadequacy or inferiority, you begin to internalize these beliefs. This internalization manifests in various ways: hesitation in decision-making, reluctance to seize opportunities, and a general lack of enthusiasm for new challenges. The more you dwell on negative thoughts, the more you reinforce a negative self-image, which in turn affects your actions and responses. You become less likely to pursue your goals or take risks, not because you lack the capability, but because you have convinced yourself of your limitations. Negative thinking also breeds a fear of failure. When your mind is constantly focused on potential pitfalls and worst-case scenarios, you create a mental barrier that prevents you from taking action. This fear can paralyze you, making it difficult to move forward or to pursue opportunities that could lead to growth and success. The anticipation of failure becomes so overwhelming that it outweighs the desire to try, leading you to avoid situations where you might fail. This avoidance behavior only reinforces the cycle of negativity, trapping you in a state of stagnation and missed opportunities. To combat negative thinking, it's essential to develop a more balanced and constructive thought process. Start by recognizing when negative thoughts arise and challenge them. Ask yourself if there is concrete evidence to support these thoughts, or if they are based on assumptions and irrational fears. Often, negative thoughts are not grounded in reality, but are a result of distorted thinking patterns. By questioning their validity, you can begin to shift your perspective and replace these thoughts with more realistic and positive alternatives. Another effective strategy is to practice gratitude. Focusing on what is positive and appreciating the good aspects of your life can help shift your mental focus away from negativity. Regularly acknowledging your achievements, strengths, and the supportive elements in your life can counterbalance the negative thoughts and reinforce a more positive mindset. Additionally, setting realistic goals and celebrating small successes can help build confidence and counteract the effects of negative thinking. Each accomplishment, no matter how small, serves as evidence of your capabilities and progress. This positive reinforcement helps to gradually diminish the influence of negative thoughts and build a more optimistic outlook. Negative thinking can significantly hinder your ability to achieve success and live a fulfilling life. By actively working to identify, challenge, and reframe these thoughts, you can break free from the cycle of negativity and create a mental environment that fosters growth, confidence, and resilience. Focus on the present. Worrying about the past or future robs you of present opportunities. Focusing on the present is crucial for achieving a fulfilling and productive life. When our minds are consumed by worries about the past or anxieties about the future, we often miss out on the valuable opportunities that exist in the present moment. This preoccupation with what has been or what might be can detract from our ability to fully engage with and capitalize on the now. Worrying about the past is a common pitfall that many people experience. We might dwell on past mistakes, missed opportunities, or regrets, replaying events in our minds and questioning what could have been done differently. This constant rumination on what is already behind us not only fails to change the outcome, but also consumes valuable mental energy. Instead of learning and growing from past experiences, we become trapped in a cycle of self-reproach and regret. This focus on past errors or missed chances can lead to a sense of inertia, where we feel paralyzed and unable to move forward because we are anchored in bygone events. Similarly, excessive concern for the future can also rob us of our present potential. The fear of what might happen, whether it's potential failure, financial insecurity, or other uncertainties, can dominate our thoughts and actions. This anxiety about the future often leads to over-planning and second-guessing, which can create a state of constant stress and apprehension. Rather than preparing ourselves for future challenges in a balanced and constructive way, we become overwhelmed by hypothetical scenarios and worst-case outcomes. This fear can prevent us from taking action in the present, as we are too preoccupied with what might go wrong to seize current opportunities. The key to overcoming these distractions is to cultivate mindfulness and a present-focused mindset. Mindfulness involves paying full attention to the current moment, acknowledging and accepting your thoughts and feelings without judgment. By practicing mindfulness, you can train your mind to stay anchored in the present, reducing the impact of past regrets and future anxieties on your daily life. This practice helps you to fully experience and engage with what is happening right now, enhancing your ability to make the most of current opportunities. Another important aspect of focusing on the present is setting and pursuing clear, actionable goals. When you concentrate on specific, immediate objectives, you direct your energy and attention toward what you can achieve in the present. This goal-oriented approach helps to minimize the distractions of past and future worries by giving you a concrete focus. By breaking down larger aspirations into smaller, manageable tasks, you can more effectively navigate the challenges of today and make meaningful progress. Additionally, embracing the concept of gratitude can enhance your ability to remain present. By recognizing and appreciating the positive aspects of your current situation, you shift your focus away from what is lacking or uncertain. Gratitude helps to anchor you in the present by highlighting the value of your current experiences and achievements, fostering a more positive and engaged mindset. Being present also involves actively engaging with your surroundings and relationships. When you fully participate in your interactions and experiences, you gain a deeper connection to your environment and the people around you. This engagement enriches your life and allows you to take full advantage of the opportunities that arise rather than being distracted by concerns that are out of your control. In essence, focusing on the present allows you to maximize the value of your current experiences and opportunities. By letting go of the past and not being overwhelmed by the future, you can fully immerse yourself in the present moment, making more informed decisions, fostering stronger relationships, and achieving a greater sense of fulfillment. Nurture productive thoughts. Invest your mental energy in thoughts that align with your goals. Nurturing productive thoughts is a vital practice for achieving personal success and fulfillment. Our mental energy is a finite resource, and how we invest it can significantly impact our progress toward our goals. When we focus our thoughts on productive, goal-oriented ideas, we set the stage for positive outcomes and personal growth. Productive thoughts are those that contribute constructively to your objectives and overall well-being. They are the thoughts that motivate, inspire, and propel you forward. Investing your mental energy in these kinds of thoughts ensures that you are working towards your goals with clarity and purpose. For instance, if you have a goal of advancing in your career, Focusing on thoughts related to your skills development, potential opportunities, and strategic planning can drive you to take actionable steps toward career growth. On the other hand, unproductive thoughts such as self-doubt, procrastination, or fear of failure can drain your mental energy and derail your efforts. These thoughts tend to undermine your confidence and prevent you from taking meaningful actions. When you allow such thoughts to dominate, you divert your energy away from positive and constructive pursuits, leading to stagnation and missed opportunities. Therefore, it's crucial to recognize and redirect these unproductive thoughts to maintain a focus on your goals. One effective way to nurture productive thoughts is to practice goal setting. By setting clear, specific, and attainable goals, you provide yourself with a roadmap for your mental focus. Each goal serves as a focal point for your thoughts and actions. When your thoughts align with your goals, you naturally prioritize tasks and make decisions that support your objectives. This alignment helps in maintaining motivation and ensures that your mental energy is consistently directed towards productive outcomes. Visualization is another powerful technique for nurturing productive thoughts. By vividly imagining the successful achievement of your goals, you engage your mind in a way that reinforces your commitment and drive. Visualization helps to create a mental blueprint of success which can enhance your focus and confidence. When you see yourself succeeding in your mind's eye, you build a strong mental foundation that supports your efforts in the real world. Additionally, positive affirmations can play a significant role in fostering productive thoughts. Affirmations are positive statements that reinforce your goals and aspirations. Repeating affirmations helps to reprogram your subconscious mind, shifting your focus away from doubts and fears towards a more constructive mindset. For example, affirming statements like "I am capable of achieving my goals" or "I am making progress every day" can bolster your self-belief and encourage a productive mental attitude.